Hello, everyone. Let me adjust this thing. Okay, so we're back in Hello Kitty Island Adventure. It is TopHat Gudetama Day, so we can try to find that. I do have visitors on my island today, so I should do their quests at least. And then the other thing that I want to kind of try, we talked about it in a few of the previous streams, is trying to make Animal Crossing characters in the character creator in this game, especially now that I have so many different color palettes and things. I don't know how well we're going to be able to do, but I feel like we could make Isabelle, we could probably make some of the birds. I feel like there's potential for the cats, the foxes. It really depends on the patterns and the colors that we have. I was going to try it off stream to make a video, but we'll try it together. I don't know how well it's going to work. It could work really well, or, you know, because there's so many possibilities, but they also come with these weird constraints in terms of the way that the colors are applied and the different patterns. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. And then I have to, because you can't save your character multiple times, I'm gonna also need to make sure that I am sure what my character looks like so I can go back to it again. So I mean, this is me now. Oh, hey, stop. Can I trick or treat? No, come back here. I didn't know Keroppi could outrun me. Oh my goodness, he is usually if you stand in front of them, they stop, but he won't even. Usually if you stand in front of them or anywhere near them, they just pause and you can talk to them. Because I saw it was nighttime, so I was like, all right, quick trick-or-treating, here we come. But no, guess not. That was a surprise. Maybe they've gotten better at that. But yeah, it's nighttime, so we can trick-or-treat. I am pretty much always wearing something spooky. So the trick-or-treating is pretty easy. I mean, I should run around to get some stuff too. Oh, you know what we need to do is check on the dailies. Especially for any of the visitors who are here. Hey, does the bed glow in the dark? I don't have the bed yet, so that is new to me. So we have the usual gifting things. Okay, so Barry is here, but he wants me to make joke soda. Speedy walking. Okay, so those are pretty easy once we get over there. I just need to remember to do them. And then we do want to do... Well, that's an interesting chair. I don't really need any of the things she has. I want to make sure I get a trick from Barry because Barry's trick is a Cinnabloom, and I have had the worst luck finding my Cinnablooms lately. I used an island bouquet yesterday and I still ended up with like 2. Anything interesting here? I don't think I have this dress. I don't have the red and black one. Not usually my color, but hopefully, because I've been buying so much random clothing in different colors, maybe that'll help us with making our villagers today. Okay, was that 5? I feel like that was my 5th one, so the next one is probably a trick. Unless I missed somebody yesterday. Which is possible. I'll test it here. I don't know how close I am to morning. which is why I'm trying to run through. Oh, hey! Snowsicle. That's actually useful. I thought he gave me a stick. Maybe I have these two reversed? No, is it already? It's still... Wait. Did I talk to the other one? I was facing TopHat, but yeah, okay, TopHat does give me a stick. Alright, I have not made the soda yet, but we'll get our thread, maybe get our fabric, head over, get our Cinnabloom. No, 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 no. Why did they put that option there? It bounces. Oh my gosh. If you talk to them at night, the thing works. The trick-or-treat command should work. It is slow, but it should work. Part of the reason it's slow is they start like off screen, I think. Don't move out. I'm so afraid I'm gonna end up having my visitors move out and then it'll take forever to get them back again, or they'll end up in the wrong cabin. It'll be so confusing. Right, I'm just gonna... let's go... Spooky Swamp. Oh, that is the newest one too. Alright, that was the daily. We still do need the, oh wait, there is a lily next to our little froggy guy. I still need to make the soda, but I figure while it's nighttime, I'll head over to Berry. Do I still have a thingy up here? Where is Berry? Like over here somewhere. Those cabins are not somewhere on my usual route. So it's like I have to remember to go there. Chase this little fishy. Feels like it's getting lighter. I don't think it actually is. But I could see that switching anytime now. So here's Berry, cabin 3. Super tiny and totally blends in this biome. Cinnabloom. I love the way the Cinnabloom looks enormous on here too. Okay, we do need to make this soda so that we get that extra star today. Hey, 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 what's that? I was like, I never go to this side, right? We found... okay, I need to switch to my camera. TopHat Gudetama are ready. This is not the greatest picture, but we found it. We like legit found it because I didn't know where this one was. I'm happy that so many of them have been in the Spooky Swamp recently. Alright, new decorative Gudetama number 15 crafting plans. Oh my gosh, how many of these things are there gonna be? Are we gonna have 120 more? That would take like years. Can I actually? Well, you can tell this is not the way that you are supposed to ride that. Alright, that is the main thing I wanted to do. We do need to see Kuromi. Because we need to brew a potion for one of the dailies. I feel like my pumpkins have been fewer and fewer. Characters very cute. Thanks. I feel like all the characters are really cute. Also, Baku is a permanent resident now. He has moved in. Which is pretty neat because that happened really fast. When I logged in, they said that, oh my gosh, who was it? There's a whole bunch of them, including Cherry, that are supposed to be traveling soon, so maybe this coming weekend we'll end up with some of them. Azuki came the past 3 days, only gave me a quest on one of those days, but that's because we finally finished that cabin on the last stream. You know what? Since I'm here, I'm gonna gift her anyway. It's so nice having Baku here because he gives you one of her 3 heart gifts every time, each day when you talk to him. This is not the right button. She's not leaving, is she? I have not found how to save pictures. I can save them when I'm playing on my laptop, and I almost switched to play on my laptop instead because it's just easier anyway for the pictures. But no, I have not figured out. After I told it no the first time, I did the same thing on my laptop. I said no because I wasn't sure what it was going to bring up and I was streaming. And then when I went back in again, I was able to save them the next time. On my iPad, I have not been able to figure out like where it put it or how to turn that setting back on so that you can save and give it permission. It's not anywhere. I would have thought under settings, but no. Has anybody found it by any chance? Because I tried asking in the Discord and just no one replied. I feel like it's an early game question that came up a lot. And I was able to do it then, and now, I don't know. Alright, I'm not being very efficient, but I do want to make sure I make the soda, wait, where's the soda machine? Over here? For Barry, to make sure we get that star. Oh yeah. That's easy. It was like, wait, I didn't bring Hello Kitty and I'm gonna cook something, but I have no reason to have a second one. But since we're here, we can gift Peckle. I think I also have some boxes we can open and see if we get any hats, and then we don't have to do all the 3 heart gifts. Is that 3? That was 3. Let me check the map, make sure we don't have anyone else here. I don't think so. Alright, I'm gonna go check in with Barry, since that is... Where's the fastest way to get there? That's a whole part of the map that until we had the visitors there, I kind of forgot it existed. I'd only be up here like occasionally. I don't think I have. It never even occurred to me that like, where would the settings even be in Apple Arcade? I'll have to check. Let's see how close my visitors are. Because he's come like several times now. Okay. I'm pretty sure I was at 3 stars when I started. I guess I must have just been at 2. Chiffon is at 4 though, and I am unsure if I want them to stay long term in the cabin that they're in. Because it's in Seaside Resort, and I feel like we're gonna have others that we need those for. Traveling in 3 days. Not traveling. Also traveling in 3 days. I didn't mean to click whatever I clicked. Okay, so we've cleared the daily quest. What are the vital resources that I should make sure maybe? This is not how I meant to come down from there. But here we are. I think I'm just gonna fast travel back. I'm gonna give Choco Cat and then open the boxes to see where we're at. Okay, I don't even have Choco Cat's gift on me, so I would need to craft more of those. I think I do have... What was that? That was weird. Just like black screened for a moment for no reason. Oh, I forgot to give Tuxedo Sam his too. It looks like I do have plenty of those crafted. I don't remember crafting that many of them, but I must have. Oh, did Sally Cuttlefish? Didn't see it. Me? Good point. I haven't tested that one today. Make sure there's nothing on top of it. I'm waiting for it to see. I'm gonna have it refresh and see if that helps. Okay, so I just refreshed it, so it's gonna go through its backlog of trick-or-treaters, I think. Because I tried to do this one on the starting soon screen, and it didn't come up, and I was like, you know, maybe I forgot to add it on our starting soon screen. I think sometimes just like the backlog of commands, because it doesn't shut down, it's like an always on. There we go. Thank you for the heads up on that though. I didn't realize it was regular cuttlefish stuff is working though, I think. It works on the main page, but they're actually different widgets. Because I know that one I need to refresh every now and then. I don't know how many Sallys we're gonna get. A regular cuttlefish? Has it been doing its waving on since we moved to the game? Let me see. I don't know if that is gonna do this. And then it may start saying hi to everyone again, I'm not sure. Leaves. What's up with the cuttlefish today? Oh, there we go. It's been blinking. Yeah, the blinking is its idle animation, and then it's are the commands going through, but it's it's possible that I think like the command channel for it, because it logs everything, I think maybe it gets like full or something. I'm not sure. Let's make sure that this is all the new ones that are gonna go into not just the... Alright. I think the regular cuttlefish should be working. Wait for that one to go in, and then I'll try one of the coordinated commands and see if it works. I really have no idea how to do the Medusa in terms of drawing and animating. So this is what we have. I tried to retime these so that they would be closer. So I think they're working now. Okay, I gifted him, so yeah. Alright, so now all the cuttlefish commands should be working. The trick-or-treaters should be working again. Just double check that there's not coral milk really nearby. There we go. I had to use one of the bouquets that resets all the items yesterday. So I made sure to try to get coral milk to try to rebuild it. But there was, I had a hard time finding it. So I felt like even though I reset it, I still got like less than you would usually get on a normal day if you did find where it was spawning. But today it's spawning nice and close where I can find it. At least some of them are, even if it's only 3. If they would always spawn this close, I think I would be collecting them a lot more frequently. No, there's a place for it to spawn. I want to say it's along this wall somewhere. Maybe it's not back this far. I need to remember to pick up the shells too. So I'll get like, what do you call it? You can use them for buying clothing. Oh, right. I am not dressed as a mermaid, so I do not have my usual stamina for this. There we go. There's one over here. I think that's what I was thinking. I thought there was another one. And I don't know if I missed it or if it's just not there today. These both seem pretty possible. Oh, here we go. I mean, that feels like a pretty good amount. Okay, let's open some of those hat boxes, see what we have. I almost wonder if like Pom Pom Purin's hat would be helpful for making Isabel. Like I do already have that one. I started opening my small and medium ones off stream to try to clear up my inventory. Alright, we have 12 chances for Choco Cat. None of them have a hat. I really thought at this point, like, we'd have Choco Cats. How about Cinnamoroll? We've got 9. I feel like I've been giving Cinnamoroll 3 heart gifts for the longest time. No. It sure feels like drop rates have dropped. Hang it on. 7. We got Hang It On's hat. We got a new hat, a character hat. Alright. It's got like a fin and a little red bow tie. Oh, it's got the fins on the side too. And the top one is wavy like it is on his head. And then you've got the bow tie in the front. So this is Hangidon's special character hat that you get from the large size or the regular size friendship gift boxes. I don't know. Friends boxes. Alright, not a huge loss there then. We already got one. That means I don't have to make any more of the mermaid dolls if I don't want to. Alright, Hello Kitty. 9 boxes for a Hello Kitty hat. No, not today. Just a whole bunch of tofu. This was also... Opening tons of these is how I ended up with all my sand dollars, so that we could craft the yummy furniture finally. Oh, we have one for Kroby. Okay. I already have his hat, so it doesn't matter. Okay, now I'm gonna leave Kuromi for last because she's the one that I probably want the most. We already have my melody, but I'm gonna open hers anyway. We don't have a second one. We do have more flour. Alright, Peckle. We have 6. Possible? Let's see. No Peckle hat. Let me grab some water too. Okay. Why does it seem like my voice just got worse instead of better? Chaco, I guess I have not been remembering to gift him. No hat for Pachaco. Who else do we have? TopHat, I only have 3. I would really appreciate getting his hat because his gift is like 5 stars to craft, and that's a lot. Nope. Okay, last round of boxes is for Kuromi, the hat that I think I want the most. We have 13. That feels like a lucky number for Kuromi. Do we have a hat? I mean, probably not because the drop rate is so low, but we did just get Hangidon, so maybe? No. Okay. But we got one hat, which is a rare enough thing on its own. Okay, let's try... Oh my gosh. Everybody take a really careful look at my character. We need to remember what I look like because now that we're gonna try to make the Animal Crossing characters, we're gonna be changing my character to do it because I can't make another one and still have everything that I have. Alright. So I think I need to take off the hat so that we'll be able to see. Oh, how do I take off my hat? Guess I've never... There we go. So I'm at one of the mirrors. This one's in my melody shop. And I'm gonna switch to this. I'm gonna screenshot each of these so that we know what my character looks like. So that hopefully at the end I can still put myself back together. Because it took us an hour to decide on this character. I'm pretty attached to it, but I've opened up even more options in the character builder since then, and so it would be a lot more to try to find it. Alright, let me grab this. Oh, okay. I need to make this fit in the screen. Maybe we should start with something simple. Maybe we should start with Isabel. And then And then we can try the different villagers, because I feel like we could make Isabel, right? Like we have a dog with floppy ears. I feel like we could do this. Oh no, not that one. I'm gonna have to recrop for each of the characters, I think. Okay, we don't have shoes, so that doesn't matter. I might have to... Do I make her just like a little smaller? So we can still see everything. So I'm gonna see, can we make Isabel in the avatar creator in Hello Kitty? I feel like we have a shot at this one, you know? I'm gonna grab some water first. Okay. My character reminds me of Molly. I think we could probably make Molly, because we do have the duckbill. I don't remember what sorts of like head shapes we have, but we could try it. Apologize for my rough voice. I think it's just allergy season. Oh, well, this one is fun. I think this is something we had created too. All right, we do. This one has the puffy tail. Okay, so these are the different... They're under dog, but I think we could do different things. I mean, for Isabel, I think it has to be this one with the floppy ears. It's even got that two-tone thing happening there. Which eyes? Because I don't think these eyes really suit her. No. Okay, would it be these? I mean, we could change it somewhat and do one of the other ones too. I guess she sort of has eyes like this, except with like lower brow line on it. And she has kind of... Okay, that one is smiling. I wish you could get them with their mouth open, because they do move their mouth. Probably not this. Oh, maybe? This is pretty cute. I guess I should be looking at the nose too, and with the nose being separate from the mouth, probably the most like that. Right, the color placement. Oh, maybe. Depending on where the colors fall, we'll have to pick a palette too. Not the spots. Probably not. Okay, I could see this one or this one, depending on how the color palettes work. Because the two different patterns will place the colors in really different ways. Does the game not have any music with me doing this in here? I wonder if I should do this somewhere else. Where we'd have music if it doesn't. Okay, I feel like this may end up being one of our better color palettes. So remember that that one is there. But there's this one, possibly that one. Oh, very dark. Okay, maybe. We'll have to check it with the other pattern too, but I feel like that color has potential. The candy corn? Let me see. When we switch our pattern... Oh, no. If they would have switched where the yellow and the white were though, that would be spot on. Sort of. What's the other yellow one? Again, put the white in the other place. Okay, sort of. Because you do have the yellow, you've got less color saturation in the middle. It goes too dark. Oh, how about you? Oh, just swap out. Like, yes, these colors, but put them in different places and we'd be good. Were there any others that had kind of those? All right. Is that closer? It's not going to be the spots. Wait, no pattern? We could just make it all yellow. I wish it could be like a mix. I think that's what took me so long when we were building mine, is I'd be like, oh, I like these colors, or I like this pattern. And then you'd use it and it wasn't in the places where you expected it to be. I feel like maybe that... I can't tell the difference. Oh, it has a little poofy tail. All right, what colors? Like when I switch to this one, is it just like slightly brighter? I don't know. What do we think for Isabel? Is there a better option that we have? I mean, it's also possible because I feel like this pattern is not using all three colors. If I only pay attention to the two colors on the right, I think that's what it's using. I think part of the issue is that in this color palette, it's going to be, or in this pattern style, the ears and the mouth are the same. This one we get to use all three. Where is it? So the middle color would have to be most. Yeah, the middle color is most of it. Any of these have a yellow stripe in the middle? If I could just flip it, it'd be good. Okay. Also possible. Like if you look at her ears, well, her ears are darker, not lighter. But is that more Isabel than some of the other ones we were trying? But that one... Okay, this has yellow in the middle, but yeah, that's not it. That one goes orange. I wish they let you make your own color palette too. Definitely. I mean, we could consider this shape, I suppose, because her little mouth area is kind of triangular shaped. But I guess, again, you'd need to have the yellow in the middle. So if you could darken this one, kinda. So I think everything else is not going to be... Yeah, that's like orange and dark. You'd need a white corner with a yellow middle. And I think they're all reversed. So like if you were going to do this one, I feel like that's the closest. It's not too far off. Maybe. I mean like almost, but no, and definitely not stripes. So I feel like that is a possibility. With that palette at least. Trying to look at these now that I understand where the color goes. I feel like it's either this one or it's another one or it's the other pattern. I think if we go with this pattern, then what was the better palette for it? Maybe? I don't know. I feel like it's either this one because like the top of her hair and her ears are a little bit darker. And it is kind of like that, like the nose area should be lighter instead. But if we like pretend, I feel like it's either this or what is it? We go to this one. I mean, that's not bad either. It's just got a little more highlight than we need. I feel like, where was it? this one, I think, would be the other option. I feel like we have the colors, we just don't have them in the right order. Okay, if this was Isabel, what would she wear? I meant to go to the clothing. How do I... Okay. Oh, she just wears like a little red. I don't tend to pick up anything red. Oh, or we could do that. Oh. Okay, so this hat looks so cute on my duck because I don't have other ears on my duck, so you don't get the double ear thing happening. So not that. That's interesting too. Is there anything? I feel like if I had the vampire version of that, like the one that has the red on it, I feel like that's probably the closest hat, because we do have things like that. We don't have like little horns or anything, right? What does she wear when it comes to Halloween? Does she wear the witch hat or does she wear the horns? Or like the weird little ears? I don't remember. Let's try that. And then she has a few different outfits. She either has like the sweater or like in this outfit, she's got the, basically if we had the base Hello Kitty shirt that everybody has on the island, I feel like that would be what we would be looking for. What else do we really have? I feel like I don't have any little like button-down shirts or even sweaters in this game. The closest I have are like these, like the bug catching things. This thing. I mean, she does, on some of her amiibo cards, she wears something different, but maybe we need to do like Isabel for Halloween or Super on the beach or something. I think I've been staying away from any of the pink stuff because it doesn't really go with my character. My usual character, at least. But we do have a skirt a lot like that. Like, we have this skirt. If we could just find a top that goes with it. I mean, sort of. What else do we have? I mean, we have plain. Got that. I mean, she is on vacation, so she could wear something different. It doesn't have to be her complete standard. Maybe? I feel like this is sort of like a blend of her Hawaiian shirt and her winter attire. And it's neither one, but I don't know. Is this the closest we can get to Isabel? Is there something I can change to make it look more like Isabel? So hopefully it's still daylight out. We come out here and take a picture or something. Not that I can save the picture. What do we think? Did we do it? Does it look like Isabel? I feel like it kinda does. I mean, I'm limited in terms of everything. Something like that. What are your emotes like? There you go. Now they're both waving. There we go. We made Isabel. I think I'm gonna check really quick on your suggestion to see if I can get the camera permissions back up. So let me do that real quick. Because it'd be really nice if we could save these screenshots. But I'm not sure That is one place I haven't checked. I just don't know where it is. I need to go to check that. Oh, maybe under Game Center? No, Game Center is just like connecting with other players. Photos? No. Sometimes the apps have their own permissions that you can set from in here. Please, please. It found it and it won't let me. Ah, photos. Add photos. There we go. Okay, I think this might work. Oh no. It's all I did was, you know how you move the app out of the way? That's all I did. I didn't actually close the app, but it closed itself without me closing it. So I'm hoping that the app is still okay. Oh, maybe because I changed its permissions. But I'm thinking... I didn't even know there was that weird circle on the back of this. Let's see if it comes up this time. All right, and then we're gonna wave. Now when I take, yes, all right. Now we have accept and save. So if you're like me and you were playing on iPad, and the first time this came up, it asked you if it could have permission to do things, and you were like, nah, I'll figure that out later. That's what I did, and then I couldn't find it again. I went to settings, I searched for the game, and then when you click on the game itself, it has permissions, and then under photos there, mine was off and I turned it to add only. So now I will have those saved just the same way that I do when I play on my laptop, and that is gonna simplify a lot of things for us. Well, this is so weird not looking like me. I just figured since Cinmeral is right here, I'm gonna give him his gifts before we try another one. Who should we try next? I feel like we could try... I feel like dogs, wolves, cats, probably most types of birds, including the owls, the real birds, the ostriches, the ducks, because I play as a duck. Is there anywhere that is gonna have a mirror that is gonna also have music? Because I don't like when the music goes away. Gosh, these ears are so long. Because it seems like... Okay, so the music goes away here. If I do it in a cabin, does the music also go away or no? So that's gonna be very unnecessarily quiet. I might be able to loop like the, have some of the music saved because I use it in videos. Let's see if I go to this... Well, if I go to Spooky Swamp when we come out again, we're not gonna have pictures of... Wait, is the... Why is the top of the screen... Wait, that's not it. There we go. Wait, no, now the captions are getting cut off. There. We can see most of the screen now. I don't know why. I didn't really change anything, but I think I may have changed things by accident when I was setting up something else. But the top of the screen was getting cut off. So I think, do we have a mirror in my cabin? Yeah. Oh, do we not even have music in here? Why is it so quiet? I don't need it to be that quiet. And I think we will go back to... Hello? What? Game? The joystick has stopped responding? Okay, at least it's touchscreen, so that's easy for me to do. Okay, it's working on here. So weird. Daisy? Okay, we can try Daisy. It would be the same model for Daisy, right? All right. So let me grab a picture of Daisy. Turn off our reference while I go find Daisy. Okay, I think this should be in a similar frame too. There we go. It works so much more easily than I thought. All right, so that is our goal. Where does she wear that striped shirt in New Horizons? We do have striped shirts. Right, and most villagers don't wear any pants. I don't think we have anything with that many colors. A swimsuit, oh my gosh. Maybe we start with this and then we can look at more carefully after. I feel like that might be... We might just get creative on outfits. Alright, definitely still dog. I feel like either this one or this one. What do we think? Probably still using the same model as Isabel. Goldie would be easy with the orange plaid dress. Ooh. Also welcome in. I'm gonna grab some water. Not the cuttlefish waving to stream elements again. Alright, so what do we think? We go with the same model for Daisy? So everybody else seems to have, I mean, maybe. Okay, in the dogs we don't have the squiggly square eyes. I mean, I know these are more like biscuit's eyes. I guess those sort of have squares in them. What eyes should we use on Daisy? Do we use the same Isabel eyes? Do we change them up? Because she doesn't have... like, they're just squares. There's not much else there. She does have the tiny eyebrows. And like those eyes and those eyes have tiny eyebrows. I don't know. See, how about mouths? That one's got the line down. But then this one has like the round nose, but it's pouty, so I feel like, okay, maybe the same thing we did for Isabel. Because it has that roundness in the middle, or this one, because then the ears will be a different color. But I think this one too, because it has the tiny eyebrows. Let's see, so we need something that has really light colors and then also the blue. Where do these colors land? Okay, so our ideal situation would be top right white, middle really pale yellowish, and then the bottom left would be blue. I don't know that we have that, but and then we can try again because maybe one of the other patterns, like this is almost her. It's like inverse. I feel like that palette would work really well for Sky. No. Now I'm like, what color palettes do I need to go unlock so that we can do this better? Because I have unlocked so many, and yet this is what we end up with. Okay, like almost. If that pink wasn't pink, closer. I don't actually know which one of those is closer. I think we might want to see. Oh wait, that. I mean, I know it's got a little bit of a green going on, but like, yeah, I think this. Possibly. Unless we switch the pattern. What would we switch the pattern to? This one? Okay, and that one, then the middle needs to, well, then it's going to change and make like the nose area the same as the outside, which isn't really what we want. Which colors are we using? Oh, middle and top. So you'd need that top to be a pale color and like the opposite of this. Yes, I need the opposite of that. So like maybe I feel like the other one we had is probably closer. All right, which one was it? Something wasn't these, right? It was one of these all the way down here. Not you. Oh, that one, right? Like that. That's pretty close. Okay, and then what do we have? Maybe not a hat? We could turn her into a pirate. Maybe she does need a hat so that we don't see her bangs. What kind of a hat would she wear? Or do we just dress them for Halloween? I mean, she could have a sun hat. She's pretty pale. Gotta keep the sun off. Thinking something just to hide. Just to hide that she's got that extra hair on top. I feel like that's an issue we're gonna run into with like all of the dogs though. The blue witch hat maybe? I don't know. Do we give them pants even though they don't wear them? I think if we do for her, then we wanna... Maybe a different stripy shirt. That's maybe one of the closer ones to her striped shirt. Keep her all pastel. They can dress up. Why not? Yeah, sure. We got a Daisy-ish. She's dressed up for some... No! Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Okay, we did this before. We can do it again. I'm gonna dress her in full pirate because it's cute. Why not? And then we're gonna totally remember exactly how we did this. It's gonna be fine. 2 seconds. That's it, right? We had to change almost nothing. And then we go accept this time. We'll go take a close-up look. Oh, it's dark now. It's like good and bad. Wait, I didn't change her mouth. I knew there was something different. Let's take another look at this face. Go here. I think closer like this. And then, do we want to keep these eyes? Or go to these eyes? Or these eyes? Because, I mean, she does have tiny eyebrows. Okay, our color did capture the tiny eyebrows. I feel like this is more her sense. A sleep cap. Do we have a sleep cap? I mean, we have a monster hat. I feel like maybe that's what I had on her the first time. Oh no, I had the witch hat. We could do like that. Fun brain. The pastel stuff is cute, and I never end up wearing it. She's on vacation. Giant sun hat, dressed like a pirate. Why not? And then we just need to color correct, you know, make it more blue, less green. There we go. Sort of. I mean, is it exact? No, none of them are gonna be. I feel like we got Daisy. Who do we want to try next? Keep in mind we are species limited, so I feel like we should probably stick within things that we can make. I think, like, we could do lions because the cats have a lion. We could probably do something like wolves, cats, dogs. I think probably any of the birds or the owls, the chickens, the ducks. I think it would be really difficult to try to do like an alligator, you know, but a lot of the other ones, I think we have a shot at. There was anything where we could use like a brain hat. The brain hat does not hide their ears. Let's try to do, let's see, yeah, turn that off. What if we try to do Celeste? 'Cause I feel like there was, you know what? Google doesn't know what Celeste I'm talking about if I don't include the ANCH part. ACNH? Oh my gosh. Well, my voice is all over the place. I feel like, oh, we could do penguins too. Definitely penguins. Ah, it's me again. I'm so cute. I'm gonna mess this up and it's gonna be super confusing. Let me take off the hat first, because I think we're gonna want to see. No. Just gonna press all the wrong buttons first. Okay. And then we want a bird. But I think, like, looks like something has happened to my character because it still looks like me, but then it doesn't look like me. Yeah, I'm trying to do the Animal Crossing Hello Kitty Island Adventure crossover, making some of the random Animal Crossing characters in the character builder in Hello Kitty. I think there are so many to make that if we have fun doing this, we could do it a second time too. But yeah. I feel like this is probably the right shape for Celeste. I guess these eyes do work. Because she just has like, I mean, you could say that these eyes also work. Those could work, but I feel like we have to go with something that's still sort of cute. She also does the starry eye, the big eye look, so... Or we could interpret it and not go with the base ones. Alright, she does not have the duckbill that I do. You can kind of see from the side. Hers is kind of rounder. Is it that round? No, because it's not that pointy. Like, I feel like you could go with this one. Because from the side it sort of works, but hers on the front is very round. Which patterns do we have? Okay, I mean, I could see that pattern. Can't see most of them, but see that too. Oh, maybe this one. Yay, you got Baku to stay on your island too? He has moved in as a permanent resident on mine as well. Oh, this one has the cheeks. But I feel like we need the... I like the cheeks. I feel like all of these have potential depending on where the color sets. I kind of want to... Let me... Oh, she doesn't wear clothes. I don't know if we should make her not wear clothes or if we should just go with something that is kind of like similar. We don't have anything in a diamond pattern like that. I mean, she's got... I was just like, I felt like the pirate dress was a little bit confusing. But I don't know that the various plaids are any better. She's got like the pink and white down the front. I mean, it's something like... No. No. I'm just like no to everything. For the moment, let's go back to the colors. Okay, that makes her pink. All right, so we'd ideally like a white in the upper right and a red in the middle. And if the bottom could be pink, that'd be nice, but it doesn't have to be. With that red in the middle, white in the top. Okay, that could be doable. This is opposite. And we can try some of the other... Yeah, the blush and the ribbon. I don't understand why we don't have bows in this game yet. Like, I really... Okay, I feel like that's a possibility. And we can look at the way that the other colors lay too. I feel like for this shading, that one probably works best. I feel like that changed almost nothing, just like, I like this better than this one right now. It's not bad. And then this is the only one with blush. So you can't do the white face with blush. Like this one does have some of that, like the pointy shape, you know? I feel like those two do it a little bit better while maintaining the face being white. Because if we do the one with blush, I don't know. We'd need the top right corner to be red. Ooh, no. That is too much. It's hard because then you're like, am I doing... Like, am I trying to make it the same? Or am I doing more like... Oh, if Celeste were building a character, you know? But I feel like this is probably going to be the closest that we end up with. Unless we wanted to shift the color palette or something. Something like that. Let's see if we have any other colors. Bow tie. We have a hat that has a bow tie on it. The other thing I was thinking, I don't have pink. Otherwise, I would, if I had enough, I'd get more of these. This is the closest thing to a bow that we have. It's Halloween, Celeste, you know? How do the hats work? Oh, I see. That's pink. we could do, we've got this, you know, the My Melody ears almost look like the pink bow. So that's something. We do have those hats. This hat has a bow on it. What else do we have that has that pink? I mean, we have a giant pink witch hat. Just dress her for that. But this was the thing that had the bow tie on it, and it's a little different. We're definitely limited in clothes. Maybe we should do like the strawberry witch outfit. He looks different without the little the swoopy parts on top. These dresses are so strange. Where's my strawberry? Where is my strawberry witch dress? Wait, is all of your nice stuff, like your fancy clothes, not in here? Yeah, your fancy clothes aren't in here. Hang on. Wait, but the hat was. Was I just in the wrong menu, maybe? No. What? I was looking for like all this stuff and some of it was... Oh, we don't have a strawberry witch dress yet. That'll be Friday. That's why I didn't see it. We have the hat, but we don't have the dress yet. So, what do we have her wear? Do we keep this hat? Do we put on a different one? This is, interesting. What is it if we don't have a dress on? Okay. I mean, we could also do that. And then what hat did we put? Would it be this one? Would it be one of those things? Would it be the bat bow because it's the only bow that we have? Is this our picture of Celeste? I don't know what to put for the because of the plaid, you know? This also makes me so aware that the birds don't have bird legs or feet. Even though it seems like they really should. Where's my bat bow? Celeste getting dressed up for Halloween. And if that's the case, what does she wear? Do we have any, like, yellow pants to make the little yellow stripy legs and feet that she has? And then we go for something on top? No. Something cuter, though. Or something that, like, takes care of that diamond pattern. Oh, and her pants are gone. Stop stealing everybody's clothes. I feel like you have sort of the plaid giving that diamond pattern, but I don't know. I mean, if we're dressing up for Halloween, though. This stuff looks so different in here. On the different characters. Celeste going to a Halloween ball, maybe? Something like that? Or do we do some sort of a top? What do we have for tops that we actually like? So it's purple, not pink. And then we do... like for the bird legs? Is that better? It's not better. It just gets worse the more I try. And definitely lacking in wardrobe for this sort of a thing. Oh, these come with pants. I didn't even think of that. we have anything else that works better? The overalls? Like that? I mean, we do have those. And we have the monster overalls somewhere. Oh, I only have the black of the monster overalls right now. I keep going between like that and some of the pirate things and like this because it's the closest thing I can think to like that center pink diamond pattern that she has. Or like that. I mean, at least that looks put together. This is so much harder than I imagined it would be. I just remember going through it and being like, oh, the characters sort of look like Animal Crossing characters. I'm sure we could do this. Alright, I'm not sure. I think if the bat bows weren't dependent on the spooky treats, so I could get more of them and dye them, I think that would be really helpful. But I mean, you sort of see it, you know? Okay, not... Can we... I need to turn. You get away from the fire. I think actually that first is probably closest. Is it quite right? No, it really isn't. It's not terrible. Maybe we'd have an easier time with Blathers, as we could at least imagine the type of clothes that he would wear. Although, now that I say that, I realize I don't know if I've seen brown in this game. Like, neutrals don't really seem to be the thing. Let me see if I can pull up Blathers. I'm gonna do that one next since we're already in owl form. In my head, Blathers wears like one of the little explorer coats, but I'm realizing no, he doesn't. He wears a little green bow tie, but that is all. Let's see. I tried to search the same way and it did not come up, so I am searching again. I think this? There we go. He also definitely has cheeks. So I don't know if we're going to be able to recreate that. If he was wearing a pirate outfit, I feel like it would be this one. But I feel like we have... Oh, or this one, because it's also brown. It's got that little ruffly thing. Okay, we've got a detective's coat. We have this thing. Do I have any of the ones that have the green accents? I feel like I need to buy more clothes for the clothing part and dye them into like all the different colors. Maybe? No. I think we might have some clothes in the game that are closer for him, but I also haven't been dyeing things into colors when they don't work on my character. So I'm definitely lacking in some of the areas, but I feel like maybe a coat like that or something like this, or where's the... Now, I guess this does have a type of green. I think we can take the bow off. It'd be really funny to put him in the bug catching hat. Okay. Color palette, is it gonna be the same? Do we use the same markings? I think it's gonna depend on what our palettes are like. You know, that's not terrible. No. Alright, I'm gonna start at the bottom. No. Wait, where is it? Okay, so upper right needs to be a pale-ish color. The middle should be brown. That's the main thing, is the middle should be brown if we're using this palette. And that's where this one I think does work reasonably well. Too orange. Too pale. I mean, sort of, but I wish the brown was darker. Okay, also a possibility. Okay, so we do have some brown. I feel like that first one we clicked. Was it that? Or was it something else? Maybe. No. Because he does, I feel like they may be the same, but I feel like his face is fuller, so maybe this one? Probably the same beak, although we could go for that. Oh, but the eyes. I feel like it's sort of these eyes, except if he sees a bug, then it's more like these eyes. I mean, you could convince me on those too, but I feel like maybe these? Yeah, it's gotta be that head shape, I think. Okay, why does he look so cute? It's those giant eyes, I think. I wish we had that lighter color, though, on the inside. It doesn't switch, right? No. Or is that better because it's got, like... We don't have anything that has the spots, and we don't have anything that has the cheeks. I like that this one connects down to the beak. I don't have anything that has brown in the middle and then really light on the outside. No. I feel like that's like a baby blathers. We do have that one. Is that where we started? I think so. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, that. They need just a touch more customization, and then we can, and then we'd have it. Is there a snowy owl head? I don't know. I don't know what would make it a snowy owl head. Probably a combination with the, oh, I want his eyes to be open, I think. When he sees a bug, you know? We'll do a cute one, too. No. I'm like, don't be sad. Even though I made you sad. Okay, do we have any emotes other than the base one where their eyes are open? I feel like the answer is no. Maybe just the base one and sitting? It's not bad. Who should we try next? And I'll look at those bird heads while we try to decide what we want to do next. So those are the different bird heads. And then for the cats, see, doesn't that look like an Animal Crossing cat, like right there? There are lions. There are other shapes too. And then for the dogs, we have... So I feel like if you were gonna do a wolf, you could use like that, or maybe that. Depending, are they a fluffy wolf, you know? Okay, who should we try next? There is... Well, let me see if I can get it in frame. Can't scroll sideways. I have to reframe on there so we could just like scroll through. Anka? You think we could make Anka? We could try. Let's see. Should just stay in the same wiki each time. Yeah, I mean, Animal Crossing, all the cats have the same silhouette. All of the, you know, each species, there is a singular silhouette for it. So if you find something that is similar, then you're all set. Yeah, it's the just changing the color that's kind of tricky. All right, so we'll go with the pointy-eared cat for Anka. Eyes or eyes? Oh, or eyes? Lolly the no-nose cat, we could try that one too. Although I don't know if we have a no-nose option. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, that's right. She doesn't have a no-no. Anka doesn't have a nose either. I don't know why Animal Crossing is so against noses. That's something I kind of want to do is like, let's bring up each Animal Crossing villager that doesn't have a nose and give them one. She has a pretty like, okay, she's kind of frowny. But this is so nose focused and she's very mouth focused, given that she has no nose. So I don't know, is it this? I feel like that almost looks more... I don't have other eye shapes, right? We could maybe... I need those, but like upside down. Alright, so we have this pattern, which maybe. We have this pattern, probably not. Probably not. Possibly. Probably not. We could go all one color, so yeah, I think we're going for this. So top right corner, we want yellow. And middle, we want blue, and ideally the other one of the two. Let's start on the bottom again. I already forgotten what I said. What is it? We want the middle blue and the top yellow. If we can. This has top yellow. This one's in reverse and pastel. I don't know. Do we even have... Ooh. Okay, I mean, if that was not red, so maybe we can look at some of our other patterns. Keep that one in mind. It's very pastel. Like you could almost see it. Oh no, is that all? Because the other thing is like the color palettes. That was one of the most confusing things making a character for the first time. Your color palettes are different species to species. So just because I have the colors I do on my duck, like if I switch and I was a cat, I can't get those same colors as a cat. Now some of them I can because they are ones that I've earned or they transfer, but a lot of them don't. This is like the opposite of what I want. Okay, is that closer then because it doesn't have all the red stripes? See, I want it to go the other way. If it would just let you change each one of those colors individually, this would be so much easier. I'm like sort of like this. Also sort of like this. Do we just give it with the red highlight? I'm uncertain. Also, let's see. Okay, that covers part of it, you know. I think I have that in a few other colors, but I feel like that's probably going to be our closest, like, head thing. Okay, I think the first one with the yellow star makes the most sense. I mean, she could be a pirate too. I want to fix the colors, and I'm just not sure which way makes the most sense. Why don't, do I really not? Oh, you know what? I have some of my clothing displayed in houses too. So some of it is going to be not in here as options. I wonder if I should go look. So I'm pretty sure we have like a fancy white dress of some sort. I feel like it's not all here. I never wear the skirts because they're all so long. But maybe this is where we actually start using them. Maybe not rainbow. I mean, or we could just go for a Halloween costume version, but that's kind of the closest I have currently in my pockets, I think, outfit-wise. Is there anything... Like, do we like that better because it's just blue and yellow? I mean, it's got a lot more blue than I need. I feel like this works too, but I don't really need the red stripes. Her outfit is so plain. I don't know. Anything we should try to update? Can I change this? Does the tail? The tail doesn't change the way I need it to. It's not great. Can we make it look up into the air? I mean, she looks kind of unhappy the way that Anka does. Maybe better with the standard pose with her eyes open. You think you found a better one? Okay. What are you thinking? Clothes-wise or color palette and stuff? Because I know it also, like, where it places the color is different, depending on which pattern, too. Second pattern? Okay. The first pattern after the blank one? Like that one? Or this one, which is the second actual pattern? Like the circle? Because I did not fully explore the circle. Because if there is... But... So the circle uses the middle and the upper right. So I feel like this would make us mostly like it looks really nice in reverse. Or did you mean a different one? Also, just general reminder for everybody, double check that you're live. You see the little red dot on the timeline telling you that you are live. Which is super helpful when we do things like this. Is this the pattern you were thinking? I mean, not these colors, obviously. There are some fun ones in here, though. There's like this, like a pastel, except that Anka's really like yellow with blue hair. And that's kind of the opposite. Unless you were thinking this one is the second pattern, this is the one that we've been on, I think, the most. No, I guess we were on the other one when we were going through most of them. That's what we ended on, right? Was that one? Because at least we had yellow in most of the areas. We had yellow on the face and in the ears. I'm gonna also grab some water. Who do we want to try next? Because we could try other cats. We do have a spotted pattern. I feel like some of the cats have that. We do have a stripy one. 2 different stripy ones. And this one. Looks like Mitzi. That's a good point. Like this pattern, it's a very Mitzi-like. I wonder if we have one. We could try Mitzi. Let me see. I have no idea how to spell her name now. With an I? Yes, okay. Yeah. It does start to, like, the circle pattern is kind of Mitzi. We can't get quite there, you know? But I think if we were going to, it would certainly be that. We'd need upper right to be really pale, and the middle to be some sort of a blue. I'm gonna start at the bottom again. So we need the middle blue, the outside pale something, middle blue, and outside pale something. Oh, not light enough. Also not light enough. Sort of. Also sort of. I mean, it's about as blue as we ended up getting for Daisy, so that could end up being our closest. We need to change her face too. Is that the closest? Is like that? I think it might be. It's still a little bit different, but let's see. She's definitely got more of a smiley face. Am like, these don't feel like cat faces to me. I mean, I know they are. Is that more because it's like round? I guess she has like more like this eyes. I guess? I don't know. I almost wonder sometimes if some of the dogs would be better for the cats. Or the other way around. What do I want to check? Oh, clothes. Let's... Definitely not the mermaid crown. It looks like... Okay, if you put the hat on, I feel like this could be a harbor seal. With the giant cute eyes. Let's see. She has a dress on. It is a spotted dress with many colors. Do I have like a pinkish version of that? I feel like I do, but it's probably in a visitor cabin right now. Wait, maybe? Or maybe? I mean, it seems very formal with the pearls, but I don't know, that's sort of... I think it's very sort of. Well, that's sort of Mitzi. I feel like we have to get lucky with the placement of the color palettes and then have somebody who has like really bright colors. Kind of. Alright, who should we try next? Are there any lions? Because I haven't played with the lion shapes yet. We could do that. We could do birds. What else do we have? We could try other dogs. We could also try wolves. I feel like the same color palette or one of the other ones could work for like sky. Well, so let me look at the lions too. I never work with the lions. Or I could look at birds. I don't think we have anything with round ears that would work for like the bears. It would be like a translation of the bear into maybe like one of the dog shapes. Oh, we could see if we could make Bob. Because he's bright colors. And we do have a spotted pattern. I'm going to try this. Let's see. He's got... I'm really lacking in shirts. I mean, it looks like the type of shirt that I should have and don't. I don't know if it's better to go with the stripe or the solid or just something else entirely. Do you have the plain? He's got definitely more of the pink rather than the purple. Maybe it's like a fishing tourney or a bug tourney. Or he's dressed for Halloween. Alright, let's swap over to this. He's definitely gonna have spots. Like the spot placement is promising. Okay, again, no nose, so anything I do is gonna look kind of weird. Is that the straightest one? I guess this is the straightest one, but it does have a tooth. I mean, he sort of has these eyes. I mean, he's definitely a cat. He's not like a fluffy... Although, there is part of me that's like, maybe we need to take these interpretations a little bit further. woke up 5 minutes ago and couldn't be happy. Well, I'm glad you're having a good morning. Welcome in, Rosie. Marge Simpson vibes with the pearls. Yes. Okay, wait. This could be the perfect palette depending on which of these colors it uses. All right, it's not terrible. So it looks like in the spots, the main color is the upper right. So we'd really like that to be a warm purple and the other two to also be versions of purple. If that is the closest that we get though, no, not this one. No. Sort of. I mean, like, well, just, that's a very strong shadow, right? Oh, I didn't even realize that the coat took away their tail. I feel like this one is a strong contender. Possible, but a little on the pastel side. I mean, you could. Nope. Very pastel, like Bob went through the wash with some bleach. So I feel like the closest is definitely this one. I know that's kind of a pink, but like you would believe it's purple. We've just got some kind of a filter on here. Should he wear something different? I feel like there's better clothes and I just don't have them available right now. Maybe I should go swap some stuff out of the houses. Grab some duplicates and put it in there instead. Is that more? Is that more, Bob? To go with the, now we have a tail. Oh, it's even got the dark purple on the tip of the tail. The colors are a little bit more simple. Maybe? It's hard because we don't have any no-nose styles, which, you know, so many of the villagers in Animal Crossing lack noses. But like, that's pretty close. It feels like I can see where the ears are glued on and it's kind of creeping me out. I guess we lose something when they close their eyes with the emotes though. That's not bad. Okay, who should we try next? I think as long as it's one of our villager types, there are a lot that we could try. So I'm thinking cats, dogs, wolves, lions. Oh, possibly also the tigers. And then birds, chickens, penguins, ducks. I think a lot of those we could probably make work in some way. You like the trick-or-treat commands? I think we're up to 19 different trick-or-treaters now. Yeah. Should we try? Turn this off while I go look. He's looking into an alternate reality mirror. Nice. It is like, it's definitely, you know, some of the translations are stronger than others. Should we try? I have a villager list up. We've got, I mean, there are a ton of cats. I think that the cat silhouette works really well. We could also try other species. It's really easy to switch between them. We can't move the placement of the patterns or which color goes where, and I think that is the trickiest part. Here, I like the crop we have right now. I don't know if we should scroll through villagers together. NC... Oh, Rover. We can try it. I only know him as the dude with the briefcase. But again, he has no nose. This is who we're talking about. I don't know why his picture is so much smaller than the others. I have no idea. All right, he has a sweater of some sort that's red. What do we do for this? I feel like something with a jacket maybe, since we... Or we could do the overalls. They are black and red. Maybe not the... Although, like, if you ignore that that is a dress, it has the most similar pattern. You know, sometimes things just look that way. Okay, so we want to do a cat. What mouth? I mean, it might be this mouth because it's the widest. I feel like if he had a nose, it might be something like that. Which eyes, though? He's got creepy eyes. Yeah, probably. And then I think it's probably that pattern. He doesn't have stripes, right? He's pretty solid. And then he's wearing like socks, it looks like. Okay, so we need something with dark blue in the middle. We won't be able to get the ears and the front of the face in two different colors with this pattern. So if we could get the dark blue in the middle and white in the upper right, that's, I think, what we're looking for. We do blue on blue. That's too dark. I mean, we end up with the Anka palette. So the pastel version. Sort of. Okay, sort of. I know that's not, like, really blue. Or we could do the, like... No, the last one got bleached. This one got washed with a very blue sock or something. The purple version? I don't know. I feel like we might be going with that. Or this. I feel like every other one we're using this one. Just because of where it places the stuff. Or we could do that one. Because they are two different colors. I think that has a better blue. But it's not looking good. I mean, maybe? Yeah, I don't think we have the right colors in the right place. I don't know which one. I feel like the dark blue is probably the most important, so maybe that. Or it could be that. I feel like that's... I mean, everything's going to be a little bit bright. I feel like this might be the closest that we get. That's kind of a stretch. We also can't change the color of the eyes. I feel like if we could add the red in the eyes, like the blue instead of white would be a little bit more forgivable. Wish we could get like the blue and the yellow even. I don't know if any of the... I feel like the other patterns are just not... It doesn't get better. Because they stay in the same place. It just adds a third color. Yeah, the dark blue. So I guess it would be something like that, but it's still like not one of our best. I feel like the eyes are pretty close. But not one of our best. It does have some of the shapes. I feel like the eyes sort of work. But it's kind of one of the weaker representations that we have. Right, who do we want to try next? It doesn't have to be a cat. We could do, let's see. You would think by now I'd have a pretty good idea of how the placement and the colors go, but I really don't. We could see if we could make a duck. I don't really know what their placements are. We could try to do a lion. What other? I don't know much about the other birds or chickens or even the lions, to be honest. Because I just don't see them as much in game. Or an ostrich. I mean, a lot of these, the shape is not going to be as spot on as the cats are. There's also dogs or the wolves. What wolves do we have? I should have put up 2 tabs. All right. And there's tigers. Because I feel like we could probably make one of the fluffy tigers with one of the, because we have some other silhouettes, right? This is what I was thinking for lions. Don't know where we'd use some of these. I feel like you could do the tigers as this. Maybe as this. The wolves could be this. Let's look at the dog shapes. That could be the wolf, maybe. This is what we've been using for dogs, but you could use some of the other ones. Oh, this I thought could also be tiger. Because it's the smaller ears with kind of the fluffier face. If those were round ears, I'd be like, we could use this to be a squirrel too. I feel like this could be something. I mean, we could go like really stretch the translation and start making like this into a cub, you know? And then for the birds, been making the owls. We have like that, which I feel like maybe some of the ostriches. Also some of the ostriches because it has those little extras. I mean, I guess if we were doing ducks, I might do it something like that, depending on the duck. Or that. Because the beaks we can change the beaks too. Which I think is what gives so much variety to the birds. Let's try a wolf. What wolf should we try? There is Audie and Chief, Dobie, Fang, Freya, Kyle, Lobo, Sky, Vivian, Whitney, and Wolfgang. Is that really it? There's not very many. I'm scrolling through a website. I don't know those from memory. Let's see if we can do... I'm gonna try Freya because she's mostly like bright colors and I feel like that could help. And we haven't done anybody pink yet, so let me see if I can grab her photo. I don't know if this is going to be our silhouette or not. This is a little short, so we could do that one, or we could do like this one maybe. Are there any others under... Like that almost works for this too. Or that, because they do have the little like frilly cheek parts. So I don't know, what do we have for... I feel like we'd be looking at those eyes or these eyes. And then if we use the dog silhouette, I guess we have like those eyes are the only like, they have a similar diamondy kind of thing. And then I guess it would be that nose. The frilly cheeks. So you're thinking more one of the cat silhouettes, either this one or this one. See, if we do that, do we do these eyes or do we do these eyes? And what mouth do we have? So I feel like that works. I feel like that also works. I mean, that's sort of cute. Does that make it more wolfy to have the slightly bigger nose? Because I guess they do have... They have kind of a larger nose. Although you can't really see her mouth very much. It's very straight. Alright, I'm gonna also change... I guess she has a green sweater in this. I mean, like... Frankenstein, striped shirt, witch dress, I don't know. I don't have a lot of clothes, okay? Or do we just... Maybe I just need to start giving them... Just lean into the whatever clothes? Sort of greenish. I'm not sure yet. We'll come back to clothes. Let's see. Okay, I don't mind where these colors are placed. I think we could also potentially work with that. We could maybe work with this, but I am less confident because I'm not sure what colors the stripes would be. So I'm thinking probably one of these two, but I'm not sure yet. All right, so I think we want pink in the middle and something lighter in the upper right. Go start down here. I mean, sort of. No. Yes. I mean, like, actually, pretty close to that. Could work too. A very pastel version, but like, yeah, that works. Little too dark, little too dark. That's just red. Okay, a very pastel version. And then I think that, like, that works. It's pastel for ya. Let's see. Where was that first one that seemed like it made sense? I mean, like, I think so. Let's look at the other patterns. Oh, okay, this one would be reversed, but we could look at reverse pattern ones. I don't hate it, because she does have some lighter accents. Like on the tips of her cheeks, they do match her face, so I don't know. I mean, it's a little bit different. Okay, not stripes, not spots. So I think it's probably either, if we use this color palette, it'd be either that one, which I think works reasonably well, or this one. If we if we change to this one, we'd be looking for what? Pink in the upper right and a pale color in the middle. So it's kind of the reverse. I don't think I see anything with pink in the upper right. and paler in the middle. Like, sort of, but I think what we were on probably makes the most sense. She does have the color coming down towards her nose. It's not like going up. Even though this one feels closer to me, I think this one is actually closer. I wish we had like the blue eyeshadow and the blue in the ears. I don't know. I want it to be closer than it is. What were our other shapes? Well, that's just a cat. That is a straight up lion. Yeah, I think probably that. Let's switch back and see now that she has colors. This feels a little too pale. Maybe? Actually, something like that. How do the witch hats look on the cats? Covers up their ears entirely. Which, you know, isn't bad because we didn't get the detail on the ears we were really looking for, but this is so strange looking. I think probably something like this. It's still like, you know, it's off. Oh no, it's dark out. Can't see all of the detail we put in here. I feel like that's probably about as close as we're getting. It's doable. I wonder if I just switch it to... Oh, the color palette will change, right? So I was like, I had also been considering... Yeah. I was considering the dog too. But for that, there's not... What even? Wanted to see how different the color palettes might be. It's very different placements. I'm not even sure which one it would be. But then you have the different, like the color palettes are gonna be. You have some different choices in terms of the colors too. So there's kind of that. There's the very pastel version, which does have the little, it has blue, which is a thing that we sort of wanted. I mean, that I feel like also works. Like some of these pastel versions, I feel like they sort of work too. All right, who should we try next? Let's see what happens when we try a tiger. Or we could try a lion. I feel like if we try a tiger, do we have, because I was thinking of that short puffy dog. Do our dogs even have stripes though? Give me a striped puppy. There isn't really a striped puppy, huh? Because in order to, because I was thinking like this one, like make this into a tiger. But I think most of the tigers, you know, they have stripes of some sort. So that would be challenging. They don't have that. And also do a full translation of like one species into a different one. We could ignore the whole having stripes part. I guess some of them might have coloration like that. What about lions? For lions, I was thinking they have a lion, right? Which I haven't worked with at all. But like, that's a lion. So I feel like you have a shot because you're starting with something that, you know, it's got the right shapes. Let's see. For lions, we have Rory, who's like orange and red. Rex and Mott are kind of normal. Lionel's kind of normal. Leopold has a green mane. Elvis, mostly normal, like yellow face, brown hair. Bud is like the opposite, and that is all the lions. Do we have red and orange? Let's see. I'm gonna try Rory, and when it doesn't work, if it looks like somebody else, then we're gonna switch. See how that goes. Mostly because I haven't played with the lions at all. So we're gonna see how this goes. Let me switch. I'm sure we must have some sort of a blue shirt to start with, right? And if all else fails, we can wear that, and you can hardly tell it's a dress. Okay, or this. Oh, there are a lot of the lions in my head wear the colonizer coat, which would make it so easy. I'm in a hoodie. That's pretty close, right? Or we could do the overalls. Maybe the hoodie. Okay. Doesn't normally wear pants, but maybe we give him pants anyway. I don't know. Probably changed my mind. Okay, for eyes. Those eyes. I feel like I'd have an easier time with the dog eyes. I kind of wish all of the eyes, all of the color palettes were available across the different species. This is going to make him so much cuter. And we could also do that. We don't have any eyebrows in this either. Okay, this might be the best nose for him. Some of these, it starts to look like a monkey. And I feel a little bit like, should we be making monkeys? Is that too cute? Because it does have an oval nose, and then it's kind of got that right curve. That's too small. Oh, he does have the fangs. So we could do the one fang. I feel like it's either going to be this or this one. And I'm not totally sure because he does have the upturn at the end. I guess that one does. Like, it's definitely smiling, but the nose is a little small. This one, I feel like the nose is in proportion. This one's a little small, but it is the right shape. I don't know. We can always change it. Let's see. So he has the mane, and then he's got the little curly. He's got like a little mustache. I don't know if we're gonna get the mustache. He doesn't have a different color in the middle. That's interesting. Kind of gradient and a mane. Not really. Maybe we start with that, and then we can also go to straight up solid color and see. Okay, so I think the main thing we're looking for is the mane to be the reddish, and then the other part to be orange. So ideally, if we use this pattern setup, I think we want bottom left to be red and top right to be orange. So red on the bottom left, orange on the top right. I don't know if we're gonna get that, so we might have to switch patterns. That's the closest so far. Okay. Oh, the blue. Oh, the blue. I mean, we can change patterns and probably get rid of the blue. Right, here's your pastel version. It's very blue. Oh. Okay, so I feel like this works for a lot of the lions. You know, pretty natural colors. I kind of want to scroll through and be like, look, we made this very normal looking lion. This is kind of like a muted version. No, don't tell me that's all of them. I also am now convinced we need more colors of lions. They're all a little bit boring. But if you could give me like a purple and pink lion or something. You know, look at the squirrels. They have a lot of range. Okay, so we could go very red. Is there anything that's really orange? Because I feel like some of the other, I guess the color palettes and the dogs might be closer. I feel like that's one of the lions, just not this one. That should be one of the lions. I feel like I've got the colors here, so let's see what happens when I change color palettes. Is the mane always okay? That's the closest so far. And you could say that that gradient is there instead of like the mustache. So like maybe. Almost. Oh, should we just do that? It doesn't have any of the, is this better or is this better? Because I'm also thinking we could try different palettes. We change it, but I mean, what is our palette right now? What is the third color that we don't see? Oh, it's the black. Okay, the black is not showing anywhere unless we switch to something like that. These are all very much two-color. Yeah, either that or this. I suppose that's probably the closest. I don't mind that one though. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's Rory. Or be as close as we're gonna get. It's so much cuter. Wait, does he have a tail? I forgot to look. I think it does have a tail. Probably a little lion tail. I wish it wasn't so dark. Let me see. Yeah, he's got like a lion's tail too, in the right colors. So it has a little tuft is red. The other part is orange. I just turned on my camera. All right, what should we try next? And it doesn't have to be a lion. We haven't tried any of the birds outside of the owls. Scrolling. Oh, there are eagles. Hadn't thought to try the eagles. Forget that those are there. We do have all the ducks we could try. Who should we try in ducks? Let's see if we can make Molly, because we started by saying that my character reminded somebody of Molly. I don't know if we're going to be able to because she's got like those iconic cheeks. Why is it so tiny? Don't be tiny. And I'm not sure if we have anything close to this color palette, but we can try that and then we can try some other ones. Let's see, she has a simple green dress. We could try the green plaid or one of the green witch dresses maybe. Do I have the green? That's what I was thinking. Okay, let's switch back to being a bird. All right, the ducks do have really smooth heads. Some of them have hair, so I think maybe if she was one of those, I'd use that. Maybe. Maybe it is just mine. Oh, or this. I think we might already be on our closest color palette, to be honest. I don't know which of these. I mean, I guess this one is the roundest, and then Molly is known for looking cute in hats. I feel like her eyes are pretty close to that. Although I wouldn't be opposed to giving her like the giant cute eyes because she is like adorable. I think this is the duck beak. I mean, are we there already? Is this the closest that we get for Molly? I feel like it might be. Why does that... This is like the mean duck version. Oh, that's really cute. The little cheeks. So I wish you didn't lose the brown. Like, I want a 3-color version of that. Not it. No. All right, I think it is this. And then it's the brown in the middle and the yellow in the upper right is kind of what we're looking for. And I feel like that Blathers palette might just be it. But I think there was a second one. I guess that goes a little too orange. I think that might have been what I was thinking. So yeah, like that's okay. Kind of okay. I guess we started with the one that works the best, wherever that was. Yeah, okay, let's put a hat or something. Here we go. I feel like it needs a hat, preferably like a roundish or a cute hat. Pirate Molly. I feel like the ones that have a little brim kind of sell the round shape a little bit better. Is that too big? Maybe too big. Maybe? I feel like you see people put her in the little eggshell hat. I wish we didn't lose as much on the forehead with that hat, but like, it makes sense. I feel like that's okay too. Shape-wise, I'm not sure about that exact color of it. But like the little bug hat, it reminds me of some of the Animal Crossing hats. Oh, I was hoping that this would take care of the little swirl on top. So I guess this one wouldn't either. Not entirely. I thought I had other colors of the bug catcher hat, but I guess not. Like, I keep thinking, like, I don't know why I feel like this one or this one, those rounder hats. I think there's a particular, like, it's like a felt hat in Animal Crossing that's like that she looks really cute in, and that's what I'm imagining. We could put her in one of the giant hats or something else. What other ones do we really have? I don't think I like those as much. Like, maybe I do sort of like this for that reference. I just wish it wasn't so low in the front. I feel like you start to lose some of the shape, although that could work. I kind of wish those were straighter. Maybe? Maybe just lean into the Halloween hat or go with one of these. I keep going back to that one. Maybe I'm going back to this one because it starts to remind me of my character more because I wore that so much at the beginning of the game because I think it was like one of the first hats I got that I actually sort of liked. Frankenstein version, I mean, that is pretty much what we're doing. I feel like I lost the roundness that it could have with this one, but I'm also, I don't know. Can we make it cuter? Wait, her eyes are staying open. That's so weird. usually doesn't. I'm a little unsure. I think it looks more like her than it does right here. I'm gonna try probably another duck. Let me see. Because some of the other ones have like brighter colors. I feel like that might translate better. If we tried Miranda, even male, maybe Ketchup or Gloria. I don't know if anything has that sort of a shape. I feel like there are other ones that would translate well, and I just don't know which ones. I'm gonna look at the ostriches too, because we haven't done any of them. And they're also birds. I know that they won't look like an ostrich exactly. But some of those shapes could work, like maybe Flora. Because she has that white face with bright pink. Who else? There's Blanche has all the pastels, and we do have pastel colors. I wonder if we have the right colors for like Julia or Phil or Phoebe. Because they all have bright colors too. Oh, we didn't try Penguin. And they could translate. Queenie is very purple. What are our eye options for the birds? Then what are our color palettes? That's kind of like this and like this. I mean, it looks like we have possibilities. Maybe. I'm also like, are there any all green villagers? Because I see a green color palette and I'm like, we could make use of that. Let's see if we can make Flora, because she's really pink. I feel like there has to be something that's all pink. I feel like we could make some other ones too, though. Oops. This one. We grab some water. All right, I'm gonna take off this hat because it makes it hard to see what our character looks like. Flora wears bright colors, so I feel like, is this the same dress as Mitzi? So I think anything colorful or anything pink would make sense. Maybe even that. Or should it be the lighter one? I don't know yet. We're still working on the clothes. Okay, I feel like this is the right beak. I mean, it comes with the eyebrows, but she does have really simple eyes. And then I guess she has more white around there. Ugh. Okay, I think we want a different silhouette though. But she has a round head, so would it be that? I mean, we're not gonna get the same look. Maybe that's too much, because I was like, I feel like Flora would be more like that. You could do this. Maybe we do this one and just like think of the top closer to being like her tail works. I feel like probably something like this. So we want white in the upper right and bright, bright pink in the middle. Okay, yeah, like this. I guess we're back to like, is that the same as Freya? The pastel version is very pretty. It's gonna be too dark, too orange. You can make so many pretty things. The very pastel version, like I almost feel like this fits better. Oh, or there's this. Did we not have this one for Freya? We might not have. Is there anything towards the bottom? The blue. I don't know. I guess it's that, or we go with like some sort of a pastel version. Which, like some of these, that is how we've had to kind of translate it. But I guess the bright pink is what makes it Flora more than like the white part. Is that it? Are we? Is that as close as I can come? I mean, it might be. Maybe. I'm kind of like, all right, that was too fast. Maybe because I've been doing villagers that have too similar of color palettes. Or maybe it's the same kind of villager. I don't know. Who should we try next, Rosie? I wish they had some... I wish we could choose, like, from the color palettes, like, let me mix and match which one, like, let me choose 3 different colors instead of a set of 3. And then I wish there were, like, additional things with the patterns. Shino and Coco would be your favorites, but those are the hardest. Yeah, because I don't have any... I don't really have deer or bunnies. If we were to translate, I don't know if we could do... Let me see. Who's got the... I think it's a dog that has the eyes I would be thinking for Coco. Yeah. Let me see. Because the lion is really cute. Because I was thinking if you were going to try... Eventually we're going to get bunnies. I feel it. Probably. I feel like if you were going to try for a bunny, I'd probably go with this silhouette. But it doesn't have the eyes I was thinking because the dogs have the eyes. Because, like, I feel like for Coco, I'd want to use those. Maybe it's a floppy-eared version. This is where we stray completely away from what we were doing. Try a villager that currently we don't have a matching species. Let me just see how it goes. Okay, I don't really have a mouth like that either. And she again doesn't have a nose. Is that the closest or is this the closest? I wish I could reposition it. It's so creepy with the smile. I feel like it has to be these eyes. Relaxed her ears. Yeah, you know? I feel like she's mostly one color. But like if they had variations, like a little bit, I don't know, maybe? Let's see. We need, it's gonna be like the pastel version of her, of course, because... Oh, here we go. I feel like this would be her color palette, sort of. Or like this one. Maybe not this pattern. Probably not this pattern. It's funny how similar Coco and Isabel start to seem when I start doing this. Yeah, see some of those, but if we could just like mix all those colors together. Sort of. That's like the ghost version. She's the vessel, and that's like your ghost that lives inside. Yeah, what level do I need to be to unlock fully custom colors that are usable across all the different things? Because, like, it's great that you unlock more color palettes, but, like, I'm too attached to my character now, so this is all I'm going to use them for. Right, let's, Oh, that seems somehow better. I wanted the one that the cats have. You know, where you kind of have that, like, fade. Maybe. Because she does have speckling. Otherwise, we could just go, you know, all one color. What are all one color? Where do you come from, all one color? I guess it's the top right is the color that it... Yeah. You go for a solid instead. I'm really not sure if any of these are any closer than where we started. Wait, but which one was I on? That I was like, okay, not that. I guess things with much more subtle variation. Like that? I feel like maybe something like that. Let's see. Do I have like a green tank top? There we go. There we go. I mean, I can't tell the difference. I feel like this might be reasonably close. Once we put that tank top on, should she wear pants too? Do I have that skirt in dark? I like that. That's too much, I think. She's perfect. There you go. So now you know if you do decide to play this game and you wanted to play as Coco, you pretty much could. It's like her mom sent her to boarding school and this is how she came back. I mean, this worked a little bit better than I was expecting. I almost made a dog with these eyes because I just really like them. Let's see, what is... I don't know what these eyes do when you try to emote. I mean, I think I broke the eyes on them earlier, so... Okay. Well, then you just look like a normal puppy. It definitely, like, it needs the eyes. These eyes, to me, they are the perfect... They are the same as Biscuit's eyes. Like, that's one of the reasons I sort of like them. Okay, I feel like because of the tank top especially, like this sort of works. I wish I could use more of the silhouettes. Let's see. When you had said Chino, I don't know what shape. Chino, right? Or is Chino more of a cat, because we could use that. I don't know. If we try to do Shino, do you think this shape or this shape? Ignore the eyes. Actually, which eye options do we have? Okay, I feel like it would be those eyes if we did this silhouette and if we did this one. I have to go look at her, but I feel like probably that. Let's try. I thought I was gonna stick to ones where the villager species made sense, but more like these. Oh yeah, she's got, okay. Why is it's small again? Let's move it. There we go. All right, I need some water again though. We need to try for science. Yeah, all right. So, is it the right species? No, but if we could get like a red just on the front part of those ears, you could kind of get the idea that they're horns. Let's see. She has a small roundish nose and kind of a smile, so maybe more like that. And it could be that, but it could be that. I think it maybe. Not sure. Okay. Oh, possibly. Like, I like this idea because of where it... Oh, she does have fangs? I don't see them. I don't know. Which one do you want to go with? The, like, tiny curve or the fang? You can also change it, so... I guess she doesn't have stripes, but we could try it with stripes. She's going to boarding school too, okay. She does have white down the center. The colors are not going in the places that I really want them to. I feel like I've done this before when we were building, and like I got a different color down the front, and I liked that, and it works really well. I don't know. All right, we need... Almost. We need the middle to be a pretty bland color. And then some sort of red and black would be great. I mean, that does have the light color in the middle if that green showed up anywhere. I mean, this is a maybe, which is weird. We're just not using the pink? Maybe we do put stripes? Because, like, that's not too far off, because kind of the ones by the eyes remind me of her eyeshadow. The ones on top are more like her horns. I do like this idea, it's just I don't want her mouth and the horns to match. Otherwise, I could work with that. Oh, there's our pink. Wait, what do I actually need? Yeah, the pink is workable. It's not ideal. All right, so it's the top right that we need to be really light. I want to use the greens, and nobody is ever green. I'm just clicking things now because I have already forgotten which way they work. Like, I want to make that. There's no way to put those colors into the right places, right? Like, that is. It has elements that are sort of close because I like the color for the horns. You know? It's backwards. Not it. I guess that is our closest. I mean, any version of this, like, that works. I wish we had some dark on the ears. I wish the front of the ears was red. I feel like that also works for the pink and stuff. It's funny how different the face ends up looking. See, this one you have the white that comes up between the eyes. This one, it doesn't do that, but you do have the pink accents. So I don't know. Stripes? Or no stripes? Oh, do we have like... Do we have a hat that fixes? Okay. Well, now you can't see her horns and her ears, and so it's fine. This looks so weird on here. I wish they'd given us little horns. A little fluttery bow, maybe. There we go. There's your red. I don't even have her little eyebrows. I don't know. Should she wear a hat? And if so, which one? What is she wearing? Let's see if we have an outfit for her too. We don't have to keep this hat. It just happened to be the one I had last clicked on. Maybe. No, we do not have a bandage hat. The closest thing would maybe be like the pirate hat because it has kind of like that bandana bottom on it. I really should go retrieve all my stuff. I don't know. I have a matching pirate outfit for this hat too. I was looking for something in that blue-green since she's kind of wearing something blue-green. I feel like this one's kind of weak. I mean, she does have like orange, which is almost like pink on it. Do we keep the hat or do we not do a hat? Do we want a different outfit? We are attempting to make it's a cat. We're trying to make the cat look like a deer, so there is that. Yeah, it's definitely not a one-to-one. There you go. You know, just replace the top of her head. That's what's going on. Or it could be the pirate hat. Wait, this one might be a little bit closer. Monster Eater brain. Just do like a little bow. Or we could do any of the witch hats, which I have many. Or this, we have these things, which are not quite horns, but you know, there's something. Which hat makes sense? We just got this hat today. New friend hat. Which hat, because she's inspired off a demon. I mean, does that make the witch hat make sense, or does that make, like, a monster brain make sense? I wish we had the monster hat with red horns on it, because that's probably the closest things to horns. I feel like there might be a red version of this. All right, I think, do we want a hat that covers the ears? And if so, which one? I mean, that gives you some of the pink and red that she has, or at least as close to it as I can get. I think that's my only red hat at the moment. I really need to work on my collection, I guess. I don't know. I can't tell if, like, with a hat is better or without a hat is better. Because I do like the shapes on the ears. I don't know. I feel like we did a surprising job with Coco. Not so sure on this one. Little sister from a different dad. Her little half-sister. Yeah. Well, we have been saying that those eyes look like biscuit. Should we see if we can actually make biscuit? I feel like we're not going to be able to, because I'm going to end up using the same silhouette that we have for everything else. I type in biscuit and it's just giving me cookie. Ooh, we could also try... Yeah, we have candy horn again. All right. I don't know if we're gonna... Okay, you know what? I need to take this hat off. This shirt. I don't think I have anything close to that shirt. I mean, we have... That's purple. Oh yeah, the trick-or-treat command has like a really long, like 4 or 5 minute cooldown. I guess maybe the solid purple or like the stripes? I don't really have like... I mean, if I had this one in a dark purple... Okay, like that. Yeah, we could do that. Okay, we need... probably a dog. I guess it would have to be the Isabel dog again. Or we could do like this one. I feel like we could do... You know, just to change it up. Because otherwise we're doing this, which I think does work. I don't know. Definitely doing these eyes. And then I feel like that's the... Is that the face? I feel like that gives the vibe too. But yeah, I think it's this face. So let's see those shapes again. We're either doing this one. This one. I mean, you could do... I'm gonna try this one. Oh, you meant this, because I was like, I mean, I could try to do Lucky, but that's gonna be really hard. All right, pattern-wise. Oh, I want the ears a different color, but I need everything else to stay the same. And it doesn't look like that's gonna be something I can do, huh? So, yeah. Upper right, we need to be orange. And in the middle, I guess, we need to be green. I really like these, like the Frankenstein vibes that I'm getting here. I don't actually know if we have an orange and green palette at all. This one has colors. They're not in the right places, so I guess it doesn't matter. Almost. You know, if you translated Biscuit to this universe, it might be this one. You think the tongue out instead? I was just like, but the shape on this one does match. Maybe if we use a different pattern and got that pink again. Close. I mean, it translates over to the blue instead. Not even... It's, okay, this... It feels so Invader Zim. I feel like that was one of the defaults or something. Alright, do we have any palettes that have orange and green? At all? At all? No? Is that the closest? Let me mix and match. Okay, so there's like that's super pastel. You recently rewatched it and it is the Invader Zim one, right? It's so that. Like, I need to bring up an Invader Zim picture. Because there's a little puppy in it, right? Is it a puppy? Is it a robot? Oh my gosh. Is it a robot in a puppy suit? It's been a long time since I've watched it. Okay, where was the one that was like sort of close? Because we have this, if we switch to this, then you have like a very, very pastel, like this is Biscuit's ghost. I feel like that's what we're going for. Or if we switch back to this one, I think there was another one. Yeah, and then you have this where we're like the pink and green. Or I think there was one that was more orange and blue, or did I make that one up? Yeah, or there's that. So it's definitely a translation. So it's either the orange with the blue or the pink and green. I can't get this. I like this pink and green, but it's never in the right place. Oh, I think I stopped on the wrong one. Stopped on the wrong one like every time. One of these is... Nope. Nope. That. Yeah, the pink and green. Yeah, if you could pick like color 1, 2, and 3, you wouldn't even have to change very much. But that would help us so much. Like, I still want more control than that to be able to do what we're doing. But if I could just choose the 3 colors separately, it would go such a long way. Yeah, so I think we're either looking at this or at the orange and blue one. Yeah. It would definitely be a big help. I'm just like, I feel like these colors exist in the color palette. It just won't let me use them when I want to. I mean, sort of. Sort of got it there. The way I'm Googling Invader Zim right now. Oh, yeah. But isn't there, like, I thought those exact eyes were used in it. I guess it has black ears for the dog I was thinking of. It is. It's a robot in a dog costume. All right, do we want to try another villager? And who should we try? It can be something that we actually have, like the dogs, the wolves, the cats, the birds, the ostriches, penguins, chickens, eagles, something that we actually have in the game, or we've been starting to translate through different things. So who should we try next? Yeah, I understand the background needing. Also welcome in. We did not do lucky because I don't know how. Because we can't like put, because Lucky is all bandaged. I don't think we have, I mean, like we could wear a white tank top, but that's going to be, it's probably about as close as we're going to get. Yeah, trying to think of one that's possible here. Bring up, but we do have, oh, what is the command for it? Is it this one? We have Lucky as a cuttlefish. I don't know if I typed it in right, because I don't remember. And it's being a little bit slow. There it is. If Lucky was a cuttlefish, we've got that. It's the only one I have, but I'm trying to think, like, if there is, do we have a color palette that has like black and white? Keeping a notebook. We could try Lolly. We do have stripes. Let me grab her picture. All right. What do we use as Lolly's starter clothes, and then we can adjust them once we figure out what she ends up looking like. I think we have that. We could do this. Just googled cat villagers. Well, I have the wiki up that I just type in their name, they come up, and then it's like 3 more clicks. And it and you're just on the picture, so it's helping a ton. I might start with this. I guess she does have sleeves. Is the stripes better? Oh, we can change our clothes. Yeah, I had started. I also have like, you can't even see it, but I have one of the lists up, but their pages have so many ads. Yeah, it's the same source. It's just, it's a Firefox window that I have cropped. And I cropped it first for Isabel, and then I thought we'd be scrolling through, you know, for the villager list. And then this has just worked so much better. Okay, where are we? In cats. Now the cats we've been using pretty much because like this is basically the Animal Crossing cat shape. She has very simple eyes. Again, she doesn't have a nose, but she does kind of have this shape to her mouth. Okay, I think we could go with this one or this one. I think those could both work. She does have the stripes. I feel like we're gonna hope on this one. But the color palettes is really where everything falls apart. So we would ideally like to see white in the upper right, light blue in the middle, and gray in the lower left. I have no idea. It's not as far off as some of them. Oh my gosh. Okay, I kind of like the near grayscale of this, just in general. Like, why have I not noticed that before? All right, white in the upper right, blue in the middle. That's what I'm gonna want. but don't know that we will find. Yeah, the grayscale version though. Not bad. Almost. It has elements. Oh, that's kind of fun. Why does that remind me of a dinosaur? It's like you turn the saturation up just like way too much. It's got elements. Interesting. No, give me more colors. Okay, except for the dark parts around the face, like this almost works. Because you've got that blue-gray, you've got the darker gray. Because our next closest is, like, not close. Maybe she got onto some lipstick, sure. I mean, there is also this one, kind of the more grayscale version. Just being festive, sure. All right, so are we leaning towards this one? Let's check those other patterns. Is this any close? Oh, that's less close. That's so much less close. It only gets worse. Yeah, the purples I really like. It's like darker ones. Yeah, so got into the lipstick. It happens. Do we keep this as her shirt? We maybe also get her some pants or something. If she's being festive, you know? I was thinking that the stripes reminded me the most of the sweater that she's wearing. We do also kind of like, we have that shirt. I guess it starts to blend. I should go raid my houses to go get all the rest of my clothes. She could have a costume. Yeah, we've been doing costumes on some of them because, you know, it's kind of Halloween and I don't have a lot of options. Like that, she could be fancy. Pastel pirate, regular pirate, brightly colored pirate. I have a lot of pirate stuff. The overalls are sort of cute. You have to have your... Well, okay, so there were... Some of my clothes are being used as visitor cabin decorations. That's the reason I don't have them, because some of the visitor cabins require like 5 pieces of clothing displayed on mannequins, and I'm like, I never wear any of this stuff, so it's gonna go there. But I feel like today is the day where you're like, I wish I had all of that and had only put down duplicates, but I hadn't really been buying duplicates because I didn't need them for anything. I feel like the monster overalls are sort of cute. The blue dress is kind of cute. That's more like going to a party. Yeah, because you wouldn't think to get doubles of anything. We do also have like skirts and things and pants. Yes. The duplicates of the stuff from the Apple Maze, like, you can also dye them. That's why I have so many different colors. Like, I have all the colors of the monster hat. Oh, I guess we lose her ears if I do that, though. I mean, you know, going to a formal Halloween party. I love the bat bows. They are my favorite. They are in the spooky celebration right now. Is the only time you can get them. and they do the little flutter, and they actually come in a whole ton of colors. And if we weren't so sparse on treats, I would be buying so many so I could dye them into all the colors. I just have the black one and then the, whatever color this is, gray, grayish purple. All right, I feel like this look goes with her lipstick, you know? I was gonna do full costume, but I feel like this is Lolly going to like a fancy Halloween party. See, it's nighttime. Makes sense. Our colors are so much better than the nighttime suggests, though. It's just the lipstick thing. I'm gonna actually try to take a picture inside because I feel like we're closer than you notice when we're outside. Why do the characters open their mouth now all the time? Like, it's kind of cute, so I don't mind. It's not too far off. I got the sense. I like this outfit. Oh, you can't see her tail when she wears the dress. I'm gonna grab some water. What villager do you want to try next? Tangy. Now, remember the luck we had with our orange and green? I don't know. I mean, can I use that? I'm taking off the hat. We can try. We have this green dress, and then we have a plaid green somewhere. Oh, maybe that one? I don't have a ton of control. Or this one. This one, sort of. Now, ideally, let's see. We would want mostly orange, and we'd want something green on her head. Let's see. I feel like these eyes or these eyes. Probably these eyes. All right, she's got kind of the straight across smile and no nose. I don't know. Do we do that smile? It does have a tooth. Maybe just because it's cute. Or do we try to stick with the straight across? It's got a tiny, tiny nose. The one next to the tooth. It's straight. It has an enormous nose, though. And she has none. But we could try that. Ta-da, tangy. I don't know that we have a pattern that's gonna put the color in the place that we need it. Like, this one sort of does. If we had something that was like an orange green. I feel like we could make, what, Cat or Tabby or somebody? Right, I'm leaning too far into the green aspect. I do like the orange that's around the face on this one. That's not bad. For just the orange. We have to come up the green leaf some other way. We could also do a full solid color. So we don't have to use the fade. How is this one not more different? The dress is cute. It's not bad. I feel like there was an early one. Let's see what it is when we go. If there's a solid that might work better. Okay, I really like this, and I think they need to make a lime cat or something. I need something so that I can use these fun lime green palettes. Okay, I feel like all the oranges. All right, maybe this one? That's closer. What does that do in the patterns? I mean, she does have... Whoa, it's like a moldy orange. No, thank you. So I was like, she does have kind of the speckles, but I guess it would be closest to be this. I think. If I had... I need this in green, which I actually might be able to come up with. Moldy orange. Yeah. I mean, we have these, most of the accessories with the exception of like this and the mermaid thing end up covering. I mean, you have this. You know. I was thinking one of these, if we could get one in green instead, that would be ideal. I don't know if it comes in green. We could see what colors I can dye that into. Otherwise, there's like this. You know, I mean, she is like an orange turned into a cat or a cat turned into an orange, and if that's not some sort of science experiment, I don't know. There's this, but I like having her ears. She just got a haircut, maybe? I mean, there is this. For some reason, this also kind of gets, like I get the vibe there, too. She could have the green witch hat. I wish their ears came through. I feel like that would sort of work. Okay. You know, it's got the green brim. Yeah, I feel a little like the mermaid crown is so perfectly positioned. We just had the right color. I'm gonna go see what colors this comes in. First, here's where we are right now, which is like surprisingly not bad for having done it pretty quickly. Let's see, so why is there so little music? I was like, where did her ears go? Alright, which one was I considering? I feel like I don't really wear my purple one very much. Doesn't matter, I can always dye them again. Oh, are you actually... It's not really green. Yeah, the cat with no ears. I was like, oh my gosh. But this, if it was like, oh my gosh, I had no idea I was low on dye. I need to get more dye. I've been dyeing a lot of things, but that's probably the greenest. Yeah, I don't know why they steal their clothes when they're in there. Just inappropriate. Just imagine that it's green. You know? We just do some Photoshop after. But yeah, I think that's probably our tangy. There is a green, it's like a yellow green. I don't know if I have it today. Yeah, I think you can dye it into a yellow green. But I don't have it. Oh yeah, you can't get dye on the clothes. Right. Right. That's all. That's why they steal your clothes. To protect them. Alright. I need water. Think of another villager. It does not have to be a cat. Could be a penguin, could be a bird, could be a dog. Could be something else entirely. I feel like we didn't do too bad with Coco, so, you know. Yeah, if they would put on the salon thing instead, that might be better. I think this will probably be our last one for now. Scrolling through the villager list too. Like, I feel like there's somebody we could that would actually work really well, and I just don't know who they are yet. Oh, the purple penguin? Yes, there is a purple penguin named Gwen. Let me see. Oh, we did Bob. Bob works really well. Let's see. Gwen is a purple and white penguin. We could try that. But yeah, Bob has the colors that work in these color palettes. It was kind of refreshing to just be like, oh yeah, hey look, that's Bob, instead of like, yeah, it's sort of kind of like a thing. This one was Flora. Let's see. Do we do like this overall shape? Yeah, I like the purples. Or do we do like this overall shape and then we like give her a hat? Or we could do that. Or that. Or that. We can change the beak, of course. Also cute. Is that too much frilly things? Well, it was Flora. We set this one up to be Flora. Right now we're trying to figure out which body shape and head shape kind of works. I think if we do this one, we definitely need a hat. The fourth, the one that we've been using for the owl. Yeah, I'm kind of like either that or that. Let me see how... I haven't put a hat on this one yet. Are they the same if they're wearing the hat? Okay, here, now we can see. She's taller. If we do this one, a little bit more squish. So yeah, this gives you a rounder head. We can change our hat to something different. Okay, which eyes? She does kind of have like a little wing at the end, so we could do that. That seems a little bit angry, even though the shape isn't off. If we could just rotate it. I mean, we could go cute eyes anyway. She's unhappy about things. That's not that far off, so maybe like this. But then, let's see, penguin beak? I feel like maybe this one. Yeah? Because this one's more duck. I think this one's going to be too pointy. It's not bad. Wings liner, this beak. I don't know which shape. Oh, I guess that goes down too far. It's sort of cute. Yeah, we went with first beak? Yes, we went with first beak. Oh, this has stripes that I didn't realize it had. But like the shape on the face isn't bad. I guess we could do that. All right, so we would want dark purple in the middle and white on the top right, ideally. Okay, so we could do a light purple. The pink is kind of like a nod to her eyeshadow. She went like way overdid it on the blush. I'm gonna start from the bottom so we can kind of see. Okay, like a soft pastel version. Just a little bit more of the purple. Too much purple. In all the wrong places. I feel like that's a maybe. I don't think that one works. We can also try a different palette. Okay, like sort of. There's elements here that make sense. Is that all of my palettes? So I feel like maybe this one or this one or this one. If we want to go like more pastel. Because she does have like white tips on her hands. Flippers. But this one has kind of like the pink or blue hands. Yeah, because this one has like the pink that's on her hands reminds me of her eyeshadow, so I kind of like that idea. And then this one, like, pretend she has pink gloves. Yes, they're her eyeshadow gloves. She puts them on to put on her tons of eyeshadow, and she just hadn't done it yet. I like the rationalizations that we come up with why the villagers look like they do. Now, I mean, this green dress, she is wearing the same dress as Tangy in both the photo and in the game. She doesn't have to. I think we could give her a cuter hat, though. It's not a bad hat. Oh, right. She's got those giant wings on. Why do we have some of the things we have? I feel like that's not a bad hat for her. The big floppy one. She doesn't have to wear the green dress either. We could give her something else. Oh, that's not gonna get rid of that. I kind of feel like the witch hats work on her. I don't know which one. But if we do that, maybe we don't keep her green dress. It's like she's going to the party with Lolly, right? I think I put a lot of them in the forest witch dress. I mean, it's still green. Ish. Greenish. Don't think I have a perfectly matching hat for that, but we did do the forest witch dress, which is the green one. I don't know. Thoughts on outfit? What we should go for? She does need a hat because without it, her head doesn't look right. The egg was funny. Like I sort of like this hat or one of the other witch hats, just not sure on dress. Oh, that's not bad. You've still got like simple green dress, but it kind of fits her color palette a little bit better. She's like the same color as the background. So it's like a Frankenstein bird now. Might be a bit much. That might be too close to the color of her face. Okay, that almost goes. It has similar colors. I don't know what to go with it. Let's see. All the colors. So many stripes. What if we made that simpler? Oh, why doesn't the skirt and the top connect? I feel like they should go together. This was the dress that we started with because it's the one that we used for Tangy to represent what's in the photo already. Do I have the matching hat for this? I guess I also don't want to like lose how purple she is. Why do I not hate that combo? Okay, this is somehow sort of cute. Hi. Let's see. I mean, it's different. Okay, the pastel, maybe. I know I do have the pastel pirate hat somewhere. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I don't know why penguins as pirates sort of works. She's going to the party. It's her Halloween look. She just kind of like floats in moving. That's fascinating. There we go. We're not looking. Can we look at the camera? That'd be great. Not sure if it's possible anymore. Cinnamoroll in the background approving. You know, going to a Halloween party dressed as a pastel pirate. It's got a nod to the greenish color, you know, translated into like an icy, I don't know what color this is, bluish greenish something. Definitely not the lime green of the original dress. Kind of works. See how she looks when she emotes. Well, that's not bad. Oh, I think I forgot to take my normal screenshot. Let me zoom again. There we go. That's not bad. I mean, okay, I am going to switch back to my normal character if I can figure it out, because I'm gonna be so confused when I log back in and I don't look like me anymore. Is that my duckbill? I think that's my duckbill. Ah, Is this me? My me? I think this is me. I'm gonna have to compare my screenshots. I'm pretty sure I have the first head shape. I'm not sure if the pattern is right. Yeah, no, it is. I'm pretty sure it's this one. I'm gonna check. It's close enough to me that I get confused. Oh, that looks so fluffy cheeked. Angry version. That one is really cute with the cheeks. Yeah, this has stripes back here. I don't think I have that one. I think it's just this. I think this is me. Let's put on, I don't know. I guess I need to wear something spooky. Haven't worn this before. See why. So that the next time I try to go trick-or-treating, it still works. Was this what I'm wearing in the thumbnail? I think it might be. Does this look right? I seem like I'm actually myself. I think so. I don't think I gifted Hello Kitty today. I think I'm very behind on my gifting today, but we did do. So we have Barry here today. We got another star for Barry. Anne's got a Cinnabloom for our trick from Barry. Baku has moved in. And we made a random assortment of Animal Crossing characters. Whether or not their species actually made sense. So yeah, I don't know. But I think that's probably gonna be it. Let me zoom in on that and put in, who do you think our trick-or-treater will be for this trick-or-treat command? Let's see. It picks from a random set of 19, so okay, we haven't seen that one in a while. I don't remember if I put in both versions. We have one version that's all green, one that is green and purple. Yeah, this is the classic version. Let me see. I don't think I have anybody. No. Alright, so I think we'll end there. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'll probably put some of this into a video eventually. Wednesday we'll be doing Dream Snaps in Disney Dreamlight Valley, voting, looking at results, and then figuring out what the new challenge is. So probably a similar time frame, we'll see. And then Friday we'll be back in this game to do the last room of the basement library, Haunted Mansion. At least that's the plan right now. There might be something in between. I do kind of still want to look at demos, but running out of time because I think today might be the last day. So unless I do that later, we'll see. Whoops, sorry, I hit the mic. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Hopefully I'll see you next time.